What's going on, guys? We are doing a ETB unboxing again. We got lucky and we was able to grab a Journeys Together ETB. I already took the wrapping off just to kind of speed it up just a little bit. Unless you guys want me to incorporate that in the unboxing. We have our sleeves and pull tabs. So with that, we are going to get right into it. As most of you probably know, I keep the ETB boxes. I just like the art on them. So here's the what the guy looks like. So I'm just going to throw this to the side somewhere. And per usual, we like to show off the things that it comes with. So these are the sleeves. Pretty cool. Not my favorite, but pack of energy cards, which I have so many of. Here's the, I think these are called promos. Yeah, a promo. Didn't this card come in like another set or no? It might have been just as a rule by itself. And the dividers. Put that here. And then obvious, your dice. I like these color combos. And the usual coins. All right. And with that being said, you guys know I like to, if the pack cover is different, I like to separate them into the same one. So put that there. So it's that Bella Boat, I believe. So not really sure why I do this. It just became like a habit over. I think it has to do with my organization OCD. So, and then we usually start with the one that has the least. So it'll be these. So we'll go 2, 4, 6. And, there we go. All right, let's get back into it. And per usual, the codes I show at the end of the video, so make sure you watch until the end to get the code. I also paste them in the description for those of you who are doing the copy and paste method as well. All right. I haven't looked at any cards in this set, so I mean, obviously besides the pack covers, you can kind of tell some Pokemon that's in the set, but yeah, I don't really know anything what's in the set. Billy and Nair. Draw 2 cards. Then if you have 10 or more cards in your hand, draw 2 more cards. You have 10 or more cards in your hand. Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have like more than like, I don't know, like 6 cards. And then we have Petchum, or Panchum. Focus Fist. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. That's just kind of fair, considering it's just colorless and 50. Mencino. Petillo. Leaf Step. 2 for 30 is not bad. An Articuno. Frigid Fluttering. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. It's not bad. Only problem is yeah, it's cool that it's 1 colorless, but it only goes to this Pokemon. So, I mean, 3 for 110 is not bad, but yeah, I prefer to be able to distribute the energies to any Pokemon. You guys remember the, I know my cousin played this deck, the Blastoise and Keldeo. Yeah, that deck those cards were infamous for being able to get the energies you needed. Set your field up real fast. Attacks used by Hop's Pokemon, both yours and your opponents, do 30 more damage. Damn. To the active Pokemon. Sorry if it was too close. I'm still working on like a better setup. I guess I suppose I could probably put the arm down a little bit more. So I'll probably do that next video. Cloth. Snipping pincers. Flip 2 coins for each heads. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's a good stall card. Ludicolo. Oh, we forgot to take the energy out from the back. All of your Pokemon in play get plus 40 HP. The effect of Vibrant Stance doesn't stack. That's insane. 40? Like, I'd understand, like, maybe like 20, but 40's a lot. Hydro Splash. Interesting. But I guess he is a, you do gotta evolve him a few times. Wow, no way. Right off the back, the first pack in the ETB. That is insane. That is a bad boy. And a Lily's Rabombi. Like to put the energies there. Oh, and the hollows in a separate pile. Nah, this is actually insane. Like, legit, the key Pokemon in the set. The key card. Oh, wait. I forgot to take the sleeves out. Usually I take a few out for reasons like this. So, put that there. Close that. Put that there. Penny sleeves. Also, after this, once I'm done here, I'm probably going to go ahead and record another video. It's going to be a video on how to prep your cards to get graded. Obviously, the end result kind of varies depending on which company you go to, I guess. They do have packaging kind of rules that they highly suggest. But yeah, ended up pulling this bad boy. First pack. I think these sleeves are upside down. Yeah, they are. All right, second pack. We are off to a great start, and which is crazy. So I didn't care which version I pulled, but Zorg was definitely the main one I was going for. I try to always aim for like the key Pokemon in the set, just because like I feel like they're usually always the hardest to pop. So, all right, we have our code, which I'll show at the end. Have your energy, which I forgot to put up last time. All right. Larvesta. 1 for 10. 1 for 10. I mean, 80 HP is not bad for a 1 for 10, but I definitely probably would have threw maybe like an extra energy on there and added a burn. Or maybe 1 for 10 and then coin flip, heads you burn them. Something like that. Beldum, spinning attack, beam. Again, not bad, but I mean, if you're gonna require a psychic energy rather than colorless for 10, I mean, I would probably throw it at a 20 damage, but I get all Pokemons can't, have something like that. A Torkoal. This used to be one of my favorite Pokemons way back in the day. I think he was like the first Pokemon I came across that used overheat. Yeah, see like that one. 1 fire energy for 20. It's not bad because it requires a color. So. And then also you think of stuff like this. So it's 3 for 110. But it requires 2 fire energies, where this one requires 2 psychics, and it does 30. So, but again, I know a lot of times it's like that because those Pokemon evolve and then they end up hitting harder later. So, Komala. Discard a reprint. I feel like this art was used already. I could be wrong. Slumbering Smack. 1 for 30. Both active Pokemon are now asleep. During your next turn, attacks used by this Pokemon do 100 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's insane. I'll be honest with you guys, like I'm already like on it. Like if you throw Ludicolo on your bench and then you just give him the extra 40 HP, like that's really the goal for this card. It's just to keep him alive as long as possible. So giving him more HP will increase his survivability. So you can just keep using this. So granted, you still gotta wake up, but I think that's still a good gamble. 100? Shit. Electrode. Oh, Iono's Electrode. Forgot they brought back the trainer Pokemon again. Thump Thump Boom. This Pokemon does 100 damage to itself. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. That's a good gamble. I like that. Cause what was the old Electrode? It had like explosion. It did basically killed itself, but it would just do a large damage to the active Pokemon. At least this one you get a chance to, you know, just kill them outright. So I guess 50-50. Because at least the other one guaranteed damage, I guess. Volcarona. I've always liked the style for this. 2 for 80 is crazy. 1 fire, 1, and it's not even an EX. Alolan Marowak. Retaliate. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 90 more damage. That's not bad. 110 for 1 if it were knocked out. There was another Pokemon move in the TCG that was like that. I forget what it was. I think it was Revenge or something like that. Way long ago. Oh, got a Durant. Crunch. Flip a coin if heads. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's a good move. 2 for 50, 1 grass. Flip, discard an energy. Ooh. Articuno. I think these are called illustration arts, right? Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy. Oh, so it's the same one, just stuff. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I love that Pokemon's starting to do this. These cards are honestly beautiful. And a Lycanroc. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn, you may attach up to 2 spiky energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. This attack does 40 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Whoa, what? Nah, that's crazy. Again, throw Ludicolo, give him a 40, make him 160, give him that survivability. Spam Clamping Fangs. I didn't even read Zork's stuff. Trade. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. That's actually crazy. Night Joker. Choose one of your bench and Pokemon's attacks and use it. Nah, that's actually crazy. So this is like a Mew, but it requires the 2 dark energies. The only thing is you don't need their energy. That's crazy. And then you can just get it like a free draw when you discard. If you pair that up with like somebody like Articuno, you can just get that oh no, that's the deck. One of them was from the discard pile. Alright, 3rd pack. I'm not sure, we might have just got a lucky box, honestly. I know a lot of people were saying that they don't get hits from like ETBs. Energy. Alright. We have a coffee. A Shuppet. Not bad. Ooh, a Corvisquire. Corviknight's in here. Ooh, I want a Corviknight now. Speed dive, 1 for 30 is really not bad at all. 3 for 80, that's not too bad. Hops, Corvisquire. I want a Corviknight now. If he's in, well, I'm assuming he's in there. Ends Sigilif. If you use this attack when you have exactly one prize card remaining, you win this game. Okay, so Ends Pokemons are going to be a problem. Brock's Scouting. Oh, sounds like that. Get a Pokemon from you. That Virizion. Oh, they brought him back. Leaf Drain, heal 30 from this Pokemon. Slicing Blade, 1 for 3. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, get the heal. So again, Ludicolo, 160. Spam Leaf Drain. Hop's Choice Band. Attacks used by Hop's Pokemon this card is had to cost 1 less and do 30 more damage. Okay, what the fuck? The game is becoming broken now. It's crazy. Oh, my bad. Postwick. Attacks used by Hop's Pokemon, both yours and do 30 more damage. What? So literally you pair Postwick with Hop's Choice Band, and then your Pokemon's doing 60 more damage? On top of costing 1 less? Nah, that is crazy. Damn. What is Pokemon turned into? Tadbulb. Tight Charge. And a Metagross. What? Nah, yo, these new cards are insane. If Beldum and Matang are on your bench, this attack does 150 more damage. 180. That's an EX right there. What the fuck? The fact that Metagross has 170 and he's not even an EX. Alright, what is this? Pack number 4, I believe. Not gonna lie, I might have just bent the card. Code. Energy. Alright. We have Ends Clink. Nimble. 1 for 20, not bad. Oh, now I need Tyranitar. He's in here too. Larvitar. But do they have him under Dark or Fighting? What's the question? Remoraid. Ooh, Toadscruel. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active Pokemon's retreat cost is 2 stars less. Yeah, this set is crazy. Darmanitan. I used to use him in online battles. This attack does 30 damage for each basic energy card, and you just punish discard pile. Oh shit. Discard all energy from this Pokemon, and this attack also does 90 damage to one of your opponent's bench. Wow. Seems like a fun card. Look, damn, 160, 1 for 60. Low kicks. Sheesh. Lily's Ribombee. You pick one from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn. You may have your opponent reveal their hand and put any number of basic Pokemon you find there onto their bench. Wow. Whoa. And Togedemaru. Togespark. Flip a coin of heads during your opponent's next turn. You prevent all damage. Okay. And an Alchemy EX. Once during your turn, you may heal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. Again, you could put Alchemy with the Virizion with the heal cut. Because then you could just do the 30 on there, and then once it's your turn, 30 again. And then that move only costs like 2, so like early game move would be hard to kill your Virizion. Pack number 5. Give me 170. these so I got more room. Actually, what time is it? I might have to order some food. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm recording on my phone. Okay. Did we not do this? Cold energy. All right, Mr. Mom. Mr. Mom. So OG Mr. Moms. What is this? Sprigatito? I might hop on Pokemon Unite after this. It's been a while. Drampa. Not bad. 120, 1 for 30, 2 for 50. All colorless. Durant. See a lot of discarding. Retaliate. Alolan Marowak. Brock's Scouting. And here's the Verizon. And Magmar. Searing Flame. Oh, Cramorant finally got his shine. Oh yeah, Cramorant, Sea Sling, Spitting. This set goes 50 for each hit. Flip a coin until you get hit. That makes sense, considering his moveset, especially in Pokemon Unite, where he just keeps shooting the fish. And a Wailord. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think Wailord has ever been good. Like, I feel like the mimic for him is like, okay, he's extremely bulky, so we're gonna give him like cost 20, moves, and like not even do anything. So let's see, Hydro Pump. This attack does 50 more for So this one's a lot. This is probably the best Wailord that they've probably ever printed. Like 240 HP, 4 colorless. Starts off as 10, but then you get 50 for each. So once you put 4 on there, So I would definitely say this is probably the best Wailord card that they've got. I feel like this Wailord was always a useless Pokemon card. I think this pack 6. All right, Cold Energy. All right. Black Belt's Training. During this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 40 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. You could throw that with Wailord. It's not bad. Oh, and the Wailmer. 3 for 60, not too bad. 1 for 20, Dark. Zero. Ends Darumaka. Cinccino. Toadscrew. Darmanitan again. Hops Wooloo. Oh shit. Ends Castle. Ends Pokemon in play both of them have no retreat cost. Interesting. And another Wailord. Must have heard me talking about him. I don't know. Probably the best artwork for that card too. I can't. So Wailord has 240 HP. I can only imagine that an EX version of him, which probably would never happen, honestly, would be the same amount of HP as probably like a Mega. But we're Megas, like 350? I could be wrong. I haven't played that in a while. Cold Energy. But I'm probably going to say it's probably going to be like maybe like 320 if he was to get an EX. I'm not sure if he ever did get an EX. I don't think he did. Morgrim? No way. I forget the last stage. That would be dope. I'll pull as well if he's in here, which I'm assuming. Galarian Stunfisk. Bombardier. Interesting. Parasect. Hop's Choice Band. Articuno. Postwick. Another Virizion. And a Galarian Stunfisk. And a Dunsparce EX. Ow. Dunsparce. This attack does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon EX in play. This damage isn't affected by any effects your opponents. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, Dunsparce. You came to shine. Lord Dunsparce. Oh, the Dunsparce. I just realized that. The Dunsparce. So that was the basic one. All right, code energy. I guess I probably could do that because that's how I'm gonna put it down. All right, we have Lily's Cutie Fly, Patello, Mancino, Toadscrew, Excavalier, Electrode. I don't know it's Electrode. It's Volcarona, a Hops Rookie. During opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon do 20 less. Okay. Parasect and a Lily's Clefairy EX. Weakness of each of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon in play is now Psychic. Huh. This attack does 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon. Whoa, each bench Pokemon. Damn, both yours and your opponent's. GG's. I kind of have an idea of a deck I want to make now. And the last pack for this ETB. Again, this was Journey Together. Let's see. Code Energy. All right, last pack. Shelmet. Hopefully we can get a Corviknight if he's in here. Oh, now I want a Salamence. Okay. Salamence. Hopefully I'll get him done. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Milcery. Paldean Woopa. Woopa. Weezy. Confuse. 20 more down. Look at that. Cramorant. Maractus. If this Pokemon is an active spawn, is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Interesting. Audino. Put a supporter card from your discard pile to your hand. Interesting. Drumpa. And a Lily's Rabombi. And I dropped the coins. Alright. Alright, again, I'm going to show the codes shortly, and they also will be in the description for those of you who like to copy and paste. So good luck, and obviously it's first come, first serve. So whoever gets them, gets them. Just a recap of some of the hits we had. We got a at least Clefairy EX in order. The Dunsparce EX. Put a little closer. A Alchemy EX. I believe is Articuno illustration. Where? And the first hit was I forget what these are called, but yeah, the Gold Border Zork EX. Alright, now we are going to show the codes. And again, these will be posted in the description for those of you who want to copy and paste. There's the QR code as well. And again, after this video, I may take a little break. I gotta eat. And then I'm probably going to record another video on how to prep your cards for grading. Again, everyone kind of has their own methods. Most of them are the same, but some people have a few tweaks. So, and I'll show you mine. All right. That is it. That was the Pokemon Journey Together's ETB unboxing. Some good pulls. Like I said, I always enjoy opening ETBs. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Again, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you guys soon. Appreciate it.